English we speak.
From BBC Learning English.
Hello and welcome to the English we speak. With me, Feifei.
And me, Roy. Have you seen Rob's new video on social media?
Yes, it's amazing. He has charm and style. He just has...
Oof!
Yes, oomph. Rob has oomph and charm. Not as much as me, of course, but he has some. Wow, Roy, for once you actually got the correct word. Oomph.
I didn't say oomph. I said oof. I was complaining because I hurt my back earlier putting your cases in your car for you to go on your workation.
Well, one can never be too prepared when going to the beach. Besides, I need lots of different outfits for when I take pictures. My photos have to have real...
Oomph. Yes, I get it. Your photos need to have energy and be exciting.
Exactly. Well, let's talk more about my oomph right after these examples.
The business owner showed real oomph in her presentation when she was pitching the idea. I really like the way Eric speaks. He has real energy and oomph. The dancer showed real oomph in his performance, an energy I haven't seen in a long time.
You're listening to the English we speak from BBC Learning English, and we're talking about the word oomph. If someone or something has oomph, they have real energy and excitement.
Some people argue that it is important to have real oomph when making presentations. I'm really good at talking to a room full of people, which means I must have real oomph.
You're clearly mistaken. I am the one with the oomph. I could sell anything to anyone.
Well, if I bought what you were selling, I could resell it for double the price. That's how much oomph I've got.
No, Roy, you don't have oomph. You have a puppy-like charm. It's okay to be envious of my oomph.
Puppy-like? I don't chew slippers or chase sticks. I have oomph, energy, excitement. People have told me that.
And who said that?
Rob. Oh, but ironically, he said it when he hurt his back helping me with your cases.
Well, I think we all know what he really said. Bye, Roy.
Bye.
The English we speak.
From BBC Learning English.
Hello and welcome to the English we speak. With me, Feifei.
And me, Roy. Oh, I'm so hungry. I haven't had anything to eat all day. Where are the pizzas?
What are you talking about?
You sent me a message saying you had lots of pizzas, so I'm ready to eat.
No, Roy. I said I had real pizzazz. I was saying how glamorous I was. Pizzazz is spelled Pizzazz. It doesn't look anything like pizzas.
I thought you were writing pizzas with extra Zs to be cool. Now it makes more sense. Pizzazz relates to being glamorous or having vitality.
Anyway, I would never buy you pizzas. I have too much pizzazz to eat pizzas. If I were feeling generous, I would buy you a glass of water from the tap.
But that's free.
Exactly. Well, why don't you go and eat while we listen to these examples?
Have you seen the latest episode? That new actress has real pizzazz. I think the colour scheme on your painting is so vibrant. It has real pizzazz. The moment I listened to the song for the first time, I couldn't stop dancing to it. The tune has real energy and pizzazz.
You're listening to the English we speak from BBC Learning English, and we're talking about the expression pizzazz. If someone or something has pizzazz, they're glamorous or have real energy. Roy, what are you eating?
I'm just about to eat a slice of pizza. I am so hungry. I would offer you a slice, but I know you don't think it has real pizzazz.
Well, I could make an exception this time. Go on, I'll have a slice of your pizza.
But I only have one slice.
You should give it to me. I'll tell everyone how much pizzazz you have.
Oh, that's really kind of you, Feifei. But I don't need you to say that. I already have pizzazz. You can see that in that picture of me dressed like a flamingo on social media.
I'm not sure if that's what I would call glamorous, Roy. So, are you really not going to give me your pizza?
No.
Well, I'm going to make my own pizza then, and it'll have more pizzazz than yours. Bye.
Bye.
The English we speak.
From BBC Learning English.
Hello and welcome to the English We Speak. With me, Feifei.
And me, Roy.
In this program, we have a word that is used to say that something is amazing or extremely good. Speaking of which, have you seen that new blockbuster that everyone's talking about? Unicorns Eat Bananas in the Stars?
What kind of title is that? That film sounds awful.
It's not. Unicorns Eat Bananas in the Stars is fire.
Fire? The unicorns that eat bananas in the stars are on fire? What is this film about?
No, Roy, don't be silly. The banana-eating unicorns aren't on fire. That would be ridiculous. I said the film is fire. I mean that the film is amazing.
Ah, of course. We use fire to describe something that is really good. For example, your t-shirt is fire, Feifei.
Oh, thanks, Roy. I bought it this week. It's official merchandise for the film. Anyway, let's listen to these examples.
Have you checked out my new phone? It's fire. It can do so many cool things.
I went to a concert to see Rob's Rolling Biscuits last night. Their new song is fire.
That new series everyone is talking about is fire. It's got dragons, zombies, and vampires in it. I love it!
This is the English We Speak from BBC Learning English, and we're talking about the word fire, which is used to say that something is amazing.
I might have to go tonight and watch the film at the cinema.
You definitely should. It's straight fire. We sometimes put the word straight in front of fire. Straight here means very.
So I probably should have said your t-shirt is straight fire then.
Only if that's what you really think. You haven't even seen the film yet.
What about my t-shirt? Do you think it's fire?
Honestly, no. It looks like it needs to be put in a fire. You should just burn it. The film on your t-shirt is not fire. That film is terrible.
Okay. Maybe I'll buy a new one today.
Bye, Roy.
Bye.
The English we speak.
From bbclearningenglish.com.
Hello and welcome to the English We Speak. I'm Feifei.
And hi, I'm Rob. Hey, Feifei, why the long face?
What's wrong with my face?
I mean, why are you looking so grumpy?
Grumpy?
Yes, moody.
Moody? There's nothing wrong. This is my normal face. Why are you throwing so many insults at me?
Oh, come on, you do look a bit bad-tempered.
I'm not bad-tempered, but I'm getting angry now.
Oh, great. Then I can describe you as Mardy.
Mardy? I hope that's not another insult.
It's not an insult, but Mardy does describe someone who's in a bad mood, moans a lot, and gets annoyed easily. So, thanks for demonstrating that, Feifei.
My pleasure. Let's hear some examples.
There are no desks for Pedro to work at today, so he has to sit on the sofa. No wonder he's so mardy.
My boyfriend is always so mardy. Nothing seems to please him. Maybe I shouldn't have come home drunk last night.
Steer clear of me today. I only had 4 hours sleep last night and I'm really mardy today.
This is the English We Speak from BBC Learning English, and we're talking about the word mardy,
which describes someone in a bad mood. As I was saying, Rob, I am not Mardy.
If you say so, Feifei.
But I know something to make you Mardy.
Oh, yes.
You're going to have to record this program again.
What? Again? Why?
You forgot to explain that Mardy also describes someone who is sulky or grumpy.
You're just being awkward. I'm not going to start this program again. I'm too busy. Right, I'm off to get a coffee. Goodbye.
Who's Mardy now? Or is he just acting? Bye.
The English we speak.
From BBC Learning English.
Hello and welcome to the English we speak. I'm Feifei.
And I'm Roy.
I'm really impressed, Roy. Neil said you have real clout.
What? You mean that Neil wants to hit me? Is he angry with me?
Oh no, Roy. Clout can mean to hit someone as a verb, but it can also be used as a noun to mean your influence or fame on social media. Neil was talking about how much clout you have with all your followers.
Ah, that kind of clout. But I don't have that many followers. Sometimes people get my name confused with
Rob. It's Rob who has the clout. He has lots of followers and some real influence on social media. He's using it to sell biscuits his mum made.
I'm going to try and find some more followers while we listen to some examples.
Esmeralda has some real clout on social media. She has so many followers who watch all her vlogs. We've decided to hire an influencer with real clout to help us launch our new project. Derek used his clout to sell the new perfume to his millions of followers.
This is the English we speak from BBC Learning English, and we're talking about the informal expression clout, which means your level of fame or influence on social media. It can also be used in another situation, can't it?
That's right. It can also be used in business or politics to refer to the level of power and influence a person has. For example, my boss used their clout to get the deal done.
That's right. So, Roy, did you have any success in getting any more followers? Do you have some more clout?
Yes! My mum just followed me, and as soon as I posted my new photo, someone liked it.
Liking your own photos doesn't count as clout. You can't influence yourself. Right, I'm off to get a photo with Rob so I can get more followers.
That sounds like a great way to increase your clout.
It does. Bye, Roy.
Bye, Feifei.
The English we speak.
From BBC Learning English.
Oh, welcome to the English we speak with me, Jiaying.
And me, Roy. What are you doing? You look really relaxed. Shouldn't you be working?
I am working. I'm just enjoying the chilled vibe of working from home.
Chilled vibe? Is that some kind of juice?
No, Roy. We use the expression vibe to talk about the mood of or a feeling you get from a place or person. If something or someone has a good vibe, then it means they're cool.
Ah, for example, that online concert we went to had a really good vibe.
Yes, now you're getting it.
Yeah, you can listen to calming music or play a game to relax. Things that have a good vibe.
Exactly. We can talk about how to improve our vibe after these examples.
Derek has such a good vibe. Everyone who speaks with him just feels so chilled out. That place has got a really bad vibe. When I walk into the building, I get really anxious and stressed. I'm so happy after watching that film. It was such a nice story and had a really chilled vibe.
You're listening to the English we speak from BBC Learning English, and we're talking about the expression vibe, which means atmosphere, also referred to as an aura. You can also ask for a vibe check if you want to know if something or someone has a good vibe, So, Roy, what sort of things can you do to improve your mood and vibe?
Well, like I said, watching films or listening to music that chill you out can help. Or speaking to people who have a good vibe. I also try to avoid things that have a bad vibe. For me, I like to try and improve myself every day.
What, like exercising or reading a book?
Exactly. I try to go to bed every day better than when I woke up by learning something new. An improved Roy every day. And that vibe can affect other people too. It's especially important for me to think this way after a year like this.
I agree. So, can I get a vibe check? How are you feeling, Roy?
I'm feeling chilled out. I've got a good vibe.
You certainly do. Bye, Roy.
Bye.
The English we speak.
From BBC Learning English.
Hello and welcome to the English we speak. I'm Feifei.
And I'm Rob.
So, Rob, you don't look so happy.
I'm okay.
I thought you were off to a rock concert for your birthday this weekend.
Yeah, I was. I love rock music.
Oh, what happened?
Well, I booked my ticket a month ago. It wasn't cheap. 3 of my friends said they were coming too, but they just told me they forgot to book the tickets, and now there are none left.
Oh, what a pain. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm a bit miffed.
I'm not surprised. Rob, sorry to mention this while you're feeling upset.
Yes?
Do you mind if I use miffed as our word today?
Yeah, okay then.
Okay, so as you might have worked out, to feel miffed is to feel frustrated or annoyed, usually because of the behaviour of other people. It's what Rob is feeling right now, because his friends didn't book tickets to a concert with him. Let's just give him a minute while we listen to these examples.
You know what? I've been working really late all week to finish this proposal, but my boss hasn't said a word of thanks. Yeah, you could say I'm pretty miffed.
Laura met this guy on holiday. She told me he was really special and that they seemed serious about each other, but he hasn't called in weeks. She's really miffed about it.
You'd think that when you order a vegetarian pizza, it would come without meat. No wonder Martin was miffed when it arrived with ham on it.
This is the English we speak from BBC Learning English. So, feeling any better yet, Rob?
Well, I just got a message. Get this. Apparently, my friends were joking.
I knew.
What?
Well, I told them to say that, so we had the opportunity to talk about miffed.
Seriously?
Yeah, you don't mind, do you?
Of course I mind. You made me feel, well, miffed.
Sorry about that.
And I'm miffed with you now.
Rob, you know what?
What?
I got a ticket too. It is your birthday after all. I wouldn't miss it.
Really? Okay, all is forgiven.
Bye.
Bye.
The English we speak.
From bbclearningenglish.com.
Welcome to the English we speak. I'm Feifei.
And hello, I'm Rob. Hey, Feifei, listen to this.
Okay, interesting. Has your ready meal finished cooking in the microwave?
Well, yes, actually, but I wanted you to name that sound.
Well, it's a ping sound, obvs. So what's that got to do with today's piece of authentic English?
Well, we can use the word ping to describe something else.
I know that, Rob. Ping is a short, sharp sound, like a microwave makes, to alert you that the food in it is cooked. But the word ping is also an informal way of describing sending an email or a text message. So if I ping you an email, I basically send you an email.
Exactly. And... oh, someone's pinged me a text message. It says, let's have some examples, Rob.
That was me, Rob. Come on then.
I need to know the details of the contract. Could you ping them over to me as soon as possible, please?
My friend's just pinged me to say she can't go out tonight. So I suppose I'll have to stay in and watch TV.
I'll ping you over the address of the party, and hopefully I'll see you there later.
This is the English we speak from the BBC, and we're finding out about the word ping, which is an informal way to describe sending an email or a text message. And Rob, I'm going to ping you something.
Oh yes, what's that?
I'm going to ping you an email containing a recipe.
A recipe? What would I need that for?
You need to start cooking some real food. You can't live on unhealthy microwave dinners.
Oh, right. And I'm pinging you a message right now. Send.
If you'd invited me for dinner, I wouldn't have to eat microwave dinners. OK, Rob, I get the hint. How about tonight?
Great. But can you remind me where you live?
I'll ping you my address. See ya.
Don't forget. Bye.
The English we speak.
From BBC Learning English.
Welcome to the English We Speak with me, Jiaying.
And me, Roy. I really like your jumper. Is that a vampire on the front?
Yes, it is. I slay.
I'm sorry, you do what?
I said that I slay. When you look this amazing, you are going to slay.
Whoa. Wait there a second. Are you saying you were going to kill vampires? I thought they weren't real.
No, Roy. I know that slay can mean kill, but it can also mean to be amazing or impressive. For example, I read a great book last night. It slays.
So you're not Jaiing the Vampire Slayer then? That makes more sense. Well, your jumper is awesome, so yes, it slays.
Exactly. Well, let's talk about more things that slay after these examples.
He looks amazing today. He's wearing a really smart suit. He slays. Their house is incredible, decorated with true style and taste. And don't get me started on the furniture. It slays. She really slayed last night at the awards ceremony. She looked amazing.
You're listening to the English We Speak from BBC Learning English. And we're talking about the word slay. If someone or something slays, they look amazing or very impressive.
Yes, for example, last night I watched a great film about vampires. It slays. I think that was why I was so scared earlier.
Well, don't worry. Hey, do you know what else slays? My amazing smile.
Your teeth. They're really sharp. You have fangs. Wait, are you a vampire?
Of course I'm not. Fooled you. They're not my real teeth. They're just a toy. But they look really realistic. They slay.
Wow, that's the second time you've tricked me today. You're hilarious. What are you drinking?
Just a fruit smoothie. It's delicious. It slays.
It's really red. Are you sure that's a fruit smoothie?
Definitely. What else could it be? Bye, Roy.
Bye.
The English we speak.
From BBC Learning English.
Hello and welcome to the English We Speak with me, Jiaying.
And me, Neil. You look tired today. Are you okay?
I am. Did you watch the stream of the new Fishing Dragons game last night?
No, it was too late for me. Was the game any good?
It was lit.
What do you mean, lit? The stream was on fire? Or the dragons catch fish by lighting them on fire? What are you talking about?
I said lit, which means that something is amazing. I said that the game was amazing.
Ah, that's what you meant by lit. And do the dragons catch fish with fire?
Of course not. They use the power of their minds. Let's talk more about it after these examples.
John's new car is lit. It's so amazing. I joined a virtual dance party last night and it was lit. There was a DJ and everyone had an amazing time. Erica said that new film was lit, but I thought it was a bit disappointing. I didn't like the plot or characters.
You're listening to the English We Speak from BBC Learning English, and we're talking about the expression lit, which is used to say that something is amazing.
Yes, that's right. For example, that video game we played is lit. You can also say that something is fire with the same meaning.
For example, that new song I listened to was fire, or that new song I listened to was lit.
Which is why some people send a fire emoji on their phones. Is that why you sent me a message just now saying my food and then a fire emoji? Do you think my cooking was amazing?
Not this time. I'm afraid to say that your food really was on fire. Have you seen that thing in the bin?
What, the black mess? Is that my food? Ah, that looks disgusting.
Yeah, the taste definitely isn't lit. Bye, Neil.
Bye.